Have you ever noticed that life is actually not as scary as our thoughts make it? Most of the problems in our life are not real problems. They are just stories our mind creates. Today, I will tell you why worry is stealing your happiness and how you can learn to let it go. Because the day you stop worrying, life automatically becomes beautiful. Worry is not a natural state of life. Worry is a habit that we learn slowly without realizing it. As children, we fall down and get up again. We don't overthink. But as adults, we fall in our mind and never stand up again. We worry about money. We worry about our future. We worry about what people will think. We worry about relationships. We worry about mistakes we made years ago. And we worry about things that may never happen. The mind is very creative, but sadly, most of its creativity is used to imagine negative futures. If you observe carefully, you will realize something shocking. 90% of the things you worry about never actually happen, but they still steal your sleep. They still steal your peace. They still steal your confidence. Worry is like paying interest on a loan you never took. When you worry, you are living in a future that does not exist. And when you regret, you are living in a past that cannot be changed. In both cases, you miss the present moment. And the present moment is the only place where life actually happens. People think worrying makes them responsible, but in reality, worrying makes them weak. Worrying does not solve problems. Clear thinking solves problems. Calm mind solves problems. Focused action solves problems. But worry makes your mind cloudy. It creates fear before danger. It creates pain before injury. It creates failure before effort. Imagine driving a car while constantly imagining accidents. Will you enjoy the journey? Will you drive properly? Or will your hands shake on the steering wheel? That is what worry does to your life. It shakes your mental steering wheel. One of the biggest reasons we worry is because we want control. We want to control outcomes. We want guarantees. We want certainty. But life has never promised certainty. Life has only promised experience. We worry because we want tomorrow to be safe. But tomorrow is not in our hands. What is in our hands is today. Another reason we worry is comparison. We look at others and think they are doing better than us. They are more successful. They are more settled. They are happier. But we don't see their stress. We don't see their silent battles. We don't see their fears at night. Social media has made this worse. We compare our behind the scenes with someone else's highlights. And then we worry why our life is not perfect. Worry also comes from fear of failure. We are scared to fail. So before even trying, we start suffering. But failure is not the enemy. Fear of failure is. Most of your growth in life comes from uncomfortable situations. But worry makes you avoid them. And when you avoid growth, you stay stuck. Let me tell you a simple truth. Life is never as heavy as your thoughts make it. Your job may be difficult. Your financial condition may be unstable. Your relationship may be confusing. But your mind multiplies these problems by thinking about them again and again. A problem needs attention. Worry needs repetition. The more you repeat fear, the bigger it becomes. The more you repeat hope, the stronger it becomes. When you worry too much, three dangerous things happen. First, your health suffers. Stress weakens your immune system. It disturbs sleep. It increases blood pressure. It creates constant fatigue. Second, your relationships suffer. You become irritable. You become distant. You overthink small issues. You push people away without meaning to. Third, your confidence suffers. You start doubting yourself. You stop trusting your decisions. You hesitate before taking action. And slowly, worry becomes your personality. You wake up worried. You woe. And one day you forget what peace feels like. But the good news is this. Worry is a learned behavior, and anything learned can be unlearned. You were not born worrying. You learned it from environment, experiences, and fear, which means you can also learn calmness, trust, and acceptance. But first, you must understand one thing clearly: you cannot control everything, and you don't need to. Life is not a problem to be solved, life is a journey to be lived. In the next part, I will tell you how to slowly and practically stop worrying and start living a peaceful and beautiful life. How to stop worrying and make life beautiful. The first step to stop worrying is awareness. You cannot change something you don't notice. Start observing your thoughts, not fighting them, just watching them. You will notice a pattern. Your mind jumps into the future and creates worst case scenarios. It assumes the negative before any proof. When you catch yourself worrying, ask one simple question: is this happening right now? Most of the time, the answer will be no. Then ask another question: can I do something about it right now? If yes, do it. If no, let it go. This is wisdom, not weakness. Gaze second, learn to separate imagination from reality. Just because your mind imagines something does not mean it is true. Thoughts are not facts, they are mental suggestions. Your mind says, what if I fail? You reply, what if I succeed? Your mind says, what if everything goes wrong? You reply, what if it goes right? You must talk back to fear. Silence gives fear power. Third, practice staying in the present moment. The present moment is always safe because right now you are alive, you are breathing, you are listening. When you eat, eat fully. When you walk, walk fully. When you work, work fully. Multitasking increases anxiety. Mindfulness decreases it. You don't need meditation for 1 hour. You need awareness for 1 minute, many times a day. Fourth, accept uncertainty. Lee, silence gives fear power. Third, practice staying in the present moment. The present moment is always safe because right now you are alive, gay, you are breathing, you are listening. When you eat, eat fully. When you walk, walk fully. When you work, work fully. Multitasking increases anxiety. Mindfulness decreases it. You don't need meditation for 1 hour. You need awareness for 1 minute, many times a day. Fourth, accept uncertainty. Life is unpredictable, and that is not a flaw. That is beauty. If everything was predictable, life would be boring. Surprises bring growth, change brings strength. When you accept uncertainty, worry loses power. Instead of saying, I must know what will happen, say, I will handle whatever happens. This one sentence can change your mindset completely. Fifth, reduce mental noise. Limit negative news. Limit toxic conversations. Limit overthinking at night. Your mind is like soil. Whatever you plant grows. If you plant fear, you grow anxiety. If you plant courage, you grow confidence. Choose what you feed your mind. Build trust in yourself. Worry comes when you don't trust your ability to handle life. Remind yourself of past struggles. You survived them. You adapted. You learned. If you handled past problems, you can handle future ones too. You don't need a perfect plan. You need self belief. Seventh, stop trying to please everyone. Worry increases when you live for approval. You start living according to others' expectations, but no matter what you do, someone will criticize you. So choose peace over popularity. Choose truth over approval. Your life becomes lighter the moment you stop carrying others' opinions. Eighth, develop a simple daily habit. Every night before sleeping, ask yourself, what went right today? Your brain is trained to find problems. You must train it to find positives. Even small wins matter. A smile, a task completed, A calm moment. Gratitude weakens worry. Ninth, understand this.